Hello, everybody. Anime Reflux. I don't remember the name of the show.
It
I'm sure what's it
was
called.
it was Akane Iru ni Samaru Saka.
Yeah, that.
So the show starts.
This tour de force of a show.
We
Yeah.
see
Full
a snow.
full disclosure at the front. This is gonna be a low key episode, is what this is gonna be. So,
The show
so
starts, and there's like a snow blizzard going on, and there's a space, and then the lights
Yeah.
go on, and this guy turns around, and there's soldiers there, and he starts to run towards them as they fire at him, and then you realize, wait, that was a dead end. That guy was staring at a wall in the dark until they put the light on him from the angle that he came at them at. So that's fun.
okay.
Then mysterious agent man knocks down the two people, and then he just
And then he just starts waving his arms.
waving his arms around, and I'm like, I want to see this show. This
So
is interesting.
that seemed like, kind of a guy pretending to be a secret agent is what that came across as.
Like the other
When I-
guys just fell over to humor him.
When I first saw that, I was like, okay, what's this going to be? I was not prepared for
And
that.
then he saves a guy, and then they fly out as the building explodes on a helicopter. And I'm like, this is great. I like this. Okay.
They never bring it up again.
Then they stopped doing that show, which I was actually interested in because I wanted to see more of the guy knocking people down and still doing the secret agent moves afterwards.
Yep.
Because it was hilarious. Yeah. And then we stop with that show and go to the
A completely
title.
different show that's just schoolgirls.
Yeah. You get the opening, which is it's okay.
Hmm.
And I believe we go to the girl with the silver, more like gray hair, go around with these big sunglasses.
Presumably because she's rich, I guess.
Oh.
Or, she has white hair, she might be photophobic, you don't know.
If that secret agent is her dad or something, then that'd be much better. But
Is
I
it
don't
just
know, we
weird
have
that the sunglasses look photoshopped on?
oh yeah, they don't look like they fit on.
Yeah, they look a little weird.
And she bumps into these guys, and her glasses fall off, and it's like, oh hey, you're pretty cute. How about you
Yeah.
come down to Chinatown with us?
Yeah, all Japanese men that aren't protagonists are rapists, is the thing. There is, it's really, really, really common. And it's a little uncomfortable sometimes when you realize quite how common it is for this particular trope to be played up in anime. Because, wow, was it common.
And then our main character shows up, and he's like, hey, don't mess with that girl. And you're like, it's the Geno Killer! Oh no!
This is guy.
He's got killer saxophone solos. The joke is that Gino was a jazz musician from, the
This is
70s.
Geno Killer. Everybody run. He'll kill us all. He's not wearing his gloves. His power is unleashed. He's like, oh no. Okay, sure. Then he walks away like a cool guy. And he's like, yeah, no, you're good.
Mm.
And then Butler pulls up and he's like, oh, Joe-sama! Oh, you ruffian! And she's like, no, he actually saved me. Again, he just, main character Kun walks away because I don't remember his name.
At that point, when that guy was pulling up, that protagonist dude was already walking away. So
Yeah.
basically, that butler just sort of rocked up and immediately started yelling at a random passerby that just happened to be nearby.
Yes.
This is true.
Okay.
So, immediately off the bat, I've watched a lot of harem shows. I've read light novels. I've played some visual novels. Like back in high school, I did a whole bunch of just binging with this genre, and there's nothing in this first scene. And I say this first scene because the other previous scene is, I don't know what it is, but I love it. But in this particular first scene where we meet our actual characters, there's nothing here that stands out or is unique, really. And so I set myself up like, yeah, no, I think I know where this is going.
Well, I mean, those guys were super rapey. Like, even for anime. Like, that was stupid nuts.
Yeah, but it feels like they're just doing the trope and they're just doing it harder, you know? Yeah.
You're not wrong. It's just, wow, I've never seen that intense before.
Yeah, also, by the way, Patient dropped the title translation in the chat, and it's The Hill Died Rose Madder, whatever that means.
Yeah, it's literally nothing.
It's like the romantic version of a Chuny attack name is what that is. It's just random words that sound kind of romantic, I guess.
Rose Madder is a Stephen King novel.
Was that when Stephen King was still doing horror, or is that when he was doing weird shit?
That was like fantasy. It was done in like 1995.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Rose madder is the commercial name sometimes used to designate a red paint made from the pigment madder lake, a traditional lake pigment extracted from the common madder plant. It's red
It's
dye.
a color,
it's
guys.
red. It's red. It's red.
Yeah. We ran out of different ways to say red because red means love, so we found a new way to say red.
Okay, cool.
It's The Hill Died Red, but we used
Okay, that
rose,
sounds
so it
kind of
sounds
menacing,
romantic.
though, is what
Yeah,
that's...
I know, right? I'd want to watch The Hill Died Red.
See, that's what the first show that we were watching was, but now we've moved on to another show.
Oh.
Thank you,
The
Paige.
madder plant is also known as rubia. That would have been a better title, I think.
Yes, yeah, that would have been a lot better.
Yeah, that does sound fancy. Like, the Hill Died Rose Madder just sounds like an angry pink, is what that sounds like. Because it's madder. What? It's a pun. Anyway.
Don't explain the joke, Casey.
So, anyways, our main character, the Geno Killer, comes home to see his younger sister in an apron making him food and telling him to do his homework.
This was not as bad as it could have been.
Not as bad as it could have been. I've seen worse.
Yeah. So far, I'm gonna have to preface it with, so far, the sister dynamic actually seems to be straight up just a sister dynamic. So,
Yes.
good job.
That's probably not going to stay
No,
the
but
same.
it's credit where it's due. It's managed to hold off on that angle for an episode. So it's great strides as far as anime is concerned. God damn it.
So yeah, we learn, oh hey, our main character stays up all night playing video games and stuff and doesn't do his homework. That
So
is
he's a
also
teenager.
a protagonist trait I've seen just common. It's just a teenager thing. It's really nothing special.
Yeah, it's nothing special because it is practically shorthand for he's just a regular fucking teenage boy, which, yeah, all of them do this. Well, it might be less common in Japan because they have that really stringent focus on academics and things, but yeah.
He has a dream in which he reenacts the scene from earlier, except he basically transforms into Devil Man. And, okay, sure. Yeah, and he's like, oh man, she was cute. Why didn't I ask for her name? Okay. I have no investment in this show, in case you can't tell.
Not really. As the episode went on, I was just kind of slumping down in my chair more and more.
Yeah.
I was actually invested in this. Like, not a great deal, but like the voice acting was solid. The musical accompaniment was pretty good. I mean, it was a little. The subject matter was a little on the boring side, but it wasn't terrible.
Hmm. So, next day, they late that day, or was that the night? I don't care.
That was,
They're late.
that was that day. That was
They're
that day.
late.
They were late.
And they bike, and he bikes uphill because he's a strong man.
And an
Determined.
idiot because he doesn't realize, hey, we could get off the bike and walk it up and it would be the same speed.
Yeah, I was about to suggest the same. We could just walk it up. It would actually be faster.
Yeah, but... Yeah, I don't know what the point of that was. Whatever. They needed to fill another 20 seconds?
I guess. So then they make it to school, and then they meet their other friend, who's blonde-haired girl, the bro girl.
Do they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Although he collapses off the bike because he pedaled uphill when he could have walked. So.
Cool.
Then there's a whole thing where they do the entrance ceremony, and here's our student council president. Her hair is absolutely ridiculous and makes
Yeah,
no
that-
sense.
Looks like it has bones in it, like it's fucking wings.
Yes. It literally looks like her hair is alive and is a parasite sucking on her head and is just breathing.
The art style of this animation studio always makes some of the hair look like wings. I don't know. It's really creepy.
That's a really weird thing to be known for, but okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What
Yeah,
are you
you
gonna
kind
do?
of you can kind of see that wing type thing in a few other character designs, but it is the worst on her. It's like, oh, she is so cute. She's just like an idol.
No.
She has
No.
the charisma to
No.
run a country. Sure she does.
No, not with that hair.
I mean, charisma can also translate into fear, and I was afraid of that fucking hair, dude. So
I really want to take like a pair of scissors and see what I can do with that.
I don't think the scissors will be strong enough.
Because I feel
No,
like there's
it's
like if you
gotta
look
be.
at her closely, you can see an outline of if she had short hair, it would look actually really cute.
Yeah. If you tried to, like, get at that hair and try and cut some off, it would immediately just sort of close up around her head, devour it, and then just skitter away, is what would
Like I
happen.
am tempted to like Photoshop away some of that extra hair and just show you guys because you can see kind of an outline of if her hair were that short, it would work really well. But no, she has wings, so.
So, yeah. Then to classes, I think.
Yeah.
There's an introduction of male friend who is, to be expected. You get one, only one.
Yeah, I think at this point we get an indication that he's the reason that the rumors of the Geno killer are a thing. And it, just gonna point it out now, it later gets explicitly stated, yeah, that whole thing is bullshit, it's just that one dude just completely inflating that story as much as he possibly can.
Yeah.
Which, I'm gonna be honest, that's actually a little interesting. Like, usually someone has that reputation in anime that it's just straight up a thing, it's a real thing, and they're always the super badass, and it's nice that it's not that for once.
I mean, it might have. I don't know. It might have an origin point. For something. I don't know.
He seemed to be extremely strong with his ability to pedal uphill. So
No, there was an established origin point of he used to kind of just take a swing at anybody who really messed with him.
he was an asshole.
Yeah, he was just kind of a jerk, and so then they just made that into a legend. So,
Well,
yeah.
anyway, so class starts, I guess, and the teacher is weirdly nice. Like I don't see very many teachers that are just seem like sound dudes, which this guy seems like giving that protagonist dude shit just throughout the entire class was a thing.
Hey guys, I heard you like some yaoi, so we got some yaoi in your harem series, so girls can like it too, you know.
Sure. Also, when did I start doing the summary? Zero, you have completely checked out, haven't you?
I wanted you to take control for a little bit because I'm having trouble with this.
Okay,
Um,
so the teacher is like giving him shit and just being like, "Hey, it was super cool. Also, you don't do your work and you suck, but you know
we're gonna
it's
have to give you a
okay."
man-to-man lesson.
Yeah, and then they introduced a new transfer student, and guess who it is?
Oh, I would like it for just once in one of these anime series. They introduce a transfer student. It's not the character they met beforehand. It's just some random guy who's like, "Hey, what's up? My name's Tim. Nice to meet all of you."
My name's Tim.
Yeah.
I like Tim. He seems like a cool dude.
It's just like, oh well, I honestly thought it would be something else, but
And
sure.
you'll periodically go back to Tim at random points throughout the rest of the show, but he's never really important to anything. He's just like, hey, remember this dude? He's Tim.
He's making some new friends. He's figuring out some things about Japanese culture. Good on you, Tim.
Yeah, that'd be an interesting subversion. You know, just have the transfer student be someone entirely unrelated, and then the protagonist just like bored and then looks out the window and, oh, she's there outside the window for some reason. That'd be an alright subversion.
Oh, she's in another class.
Hmm.
What are the chances she's joining my class?
So yeah, she's there, and the like, you can sit over there in that empty seat in particular, even though there's like a dozen empty seats, and you could have, whatever.
And then it's like, oh, look at this subversion. She's not sitting next to our main character.
No, she's sitting next to the other rich girl who has the saddest looking twin tails I've ever seen.
Yeah.
It's like you didn't put that much emphasis on the drills. You know, you really got to put more drills in there.
I mean, the drills are there, but they fucking droopy as shit. It's like,
Yeah, you need more drills, girl.
Is it just me, or do the hair ornaments look like fishing bobbers?
all the budget went to the student president representative's hair. There was no budget for it.
not necessarily the budget, but all of the hair product in the city is just dedicated to that one girl, so everyone else just has to do what they can.
If it doesn't defy gravity, it's not good enough.
So they have a conversation that is like rich people code for, I am the top bitch here, and you best get to stepping. It seemed like.
Well, it's like all these people swarm our heroine girl and rich girl Karen, because of course her name is Karen. She's like, hey, everybody shut up, you're crowding her. Hey, look, girl, I can give you a special tour around this whole school, then we can be like friends. And then gray-haired girl's like, no, I want to go talk to this dude over here. And just kind of dismisses her and bye-bye. And goes over and she's like, oh, General Killer. And he's like, oh, hey, what's up? And she's like, you want to go out with me? And it's like, oh, no, wait, it was just a misunderstanding because nobody's that forward. They're just going out for coffee or something.
Yeah. Nobody's that forward in Japan. It's,
Yeah.
accurate. So yeah, they have a conversation about the Geno killer bullshit and how it's bullshit. And I don't remember anything else of consequence being particularly sad.
Yeah, and they're just like, oh yeah, during junior high, you fought people and was kind of a jerk.
Oh yeah, that's
Sister
where they
shows
give the
up.
backstory.
Yeah, sister shows up and she's just like, oh hey, I'm the sister. Nice to meet you, main girl. Uh, yeah, and then Butler runs
Maybe this was just my genre savviness kicking in, but like, I think the sister was glaring at her. Like there was no physical indication of that, but it felt like she wanted to murder her. I don't know.
Okay, I didn't see that, but I'm not saying it wasn't there. I mean,
I will say I got the impression that the sister was getting a little bit almost jealous, but I don't know. Maybe that's my genre savviness too, kicking in. But yeah, Butler
I
comes.
mean, in fairness,
around.
the whole sister getting jealous of her brother making female friends is also not necessarily a "I want to fuck my brother" indication. So that's fine.
True, yeah. So Butler comes, takes the girl away, and she goes into her limo and is all sad. And main character and his sister are walking home, and sister's like, "Man, didn't she seem like really sad?" And he's like, "Yeah, it's probably some like rich person thing. Us commoners don't understand that crap." And she's like, "Oh yeah, sure, you're probably right." But isn't she sad? No. She's rich. Rich people problems. First world problems over there. Yeah.
I mean, it's a fairly plausible reaction. I mean, yeah.
I mean, it's not like she was taken away from people she was having a fun conversation with by Butler or anything.
If there's one nice thing I can say about the show so far, at least the characters seem fairly realistic. The president notwithstanding. Also the rapists. The rapists also not so much.
Mm-hmm.
But you need a big old bright side establishing good guy. That was the perfect situation for it.
Anyway, we go to the next day where, you know, our main girl, Chan, is going to be like, "Hey, yeah, I'm going to go talk to Nagase again." And Karen's like, "You kind of stood me up the first day. I was just going to offer to give you a tour. How about that tour? We can be friends. It'd just be really nice just to get to meet you." It's like, no. I want to go talk to that dude. And, like, make some plans with him. It's like, wow.
I think you missed a bit. Like, she gets swarmed again, and I think it was journalism club shows up, and they're like, "Hey, you should join and stuff. Also, what's the deal with you and that other dude? Because inquiring minds want to know and such."
Yeah, is it like you two dating? And she's like, "No." You have a one-sided love on him, like crush, and she's like, "No."
Yeah.
It's like, "Oh, but you weren't like that didn't make you uncomfortable or anything." It's like, "Well, not really."
I'm like, all right, let's ask him, and they basically drag him over, and he's like, so.
What's the context for what's going on? Just answer. And he's like, and then spiritual awakening, where he meets his friend who's just like, "You know what to do in this situation, my son. Go." And she's like,
I have trained you for this.
He's like, "Oh, cool. I'm going to kiss her then." And that doesn't go over well because you just randomly kissed a girl in front of everyone.
Also Japan, where that's basically a no-no.
So he gets kicked in the balls and hit over the head with a headbutt. Actually, and then it's like, ow, okay, that was stupid. I regret that.
Yep. And then we're at home again, and the sister is like, "That was stupid," and he's like, "Yeah, that was stupid."
I'm gonna go apologize to her tomorrow. It's like, no, I need to apologize. It needs to come from me. And then knock on the door. "Oh, hey, it's the main girl, and now that you have kissed her, you must marry her."
Or something.
Responsibility? Apparently rich people like reproduce through the mouth, I guess.
We don't know this yet. Calm down. I'm not watching another episode to find out, but we don't know the circumstances.
She said, "Hey, you're my fiance now."
Yeah, that was the thing that was said. So
Yeah, surprise, she's mouse pregnant now.
yeah.
Oh man, dude, like, is it like an alien thing where like he laid eggs and when he kissed her? Like,
Ew.
was something gonna burst out of her chest?
Ew. Also, no, that would be the president again. Just.
And then we get a shortcut to a pink-haired girl on a radio doing something, but I don't really
Alright.
care.
Yeah.
Spy shenanigans or something.
I'm gonna be honest. I wanted to see more of her because she is the girl with the bobbing eye thing, with the eye covered by the hair, and
Yeah,
it was really
yeah.
cute. And I wanted to
Yes.
see more of her, and we
Yes.
didn't see her at all. We
I
didn't
am
even get to
with
see
you
her
on.
face.
I'm with you on that 100%, Casey. That one hit, the one eye. Yep. Okay. So
We have a type apparently.
we do. I share that with you.
That is weird.
But yeah. So about this show, I really want to see a full series about the one spy man in the beginning. But
I mean, apparently he has a female counterpart that wears the catsuit with the whole super cleavage thing going on.
mega cleavage.
But, you know, we didn't see any of that in the show.
Yeah, and instead we saw. Here's a bunch of things you've seen before, but slightly different.
There were slight differences. Not enough to really matter, unfortunately, as far as I'm concerned.
Again, I'm still up for like Tim, transfer student Tim. Nobody expects the Timquisition.
Really?
I reached for
Okay.
a joke and it just kind of fell flat.
Zero. You made a character named Tim, and you went with Spanish Inquisition joke instead of an enchanter named Tim. There is a Monty Python joke right there for a guy named Tim, and you went with the
know.
Spanish Inquisition.
I know. I was running up like I knew that I had an internal joke timer, and that internal joke timer was running low, and I went with the first thing that came to mind.
Look, that's what makes it so silly, is the fact that it's not what you think it would be.
No.
Tim fails to even make a good joke out
Tim,
of his life.
Tim, the least funny transfer student you'll ever get, but hey, he's got a good heart. Look at Tim help that cat.
He tries, damn it.
I mean, that's you don't give dog food to a cat, but he'll try.
Okay.
What?
I don't know. Let's roll another anime.
Yeah. All right. Here we go. And
Patient, you got the
yes,
thing?
Of course.
Cool.
for this week, for our viewing pleasure, we get 17. I assume this is Q. I assume this is Q.
Comes up on while I'm conveniently on vacation.
What is this? I'm confused. Is this Q?
This is
Yes, which means that it's Queen's Blade.
by
Alright,
default.
one.
Was that
aren't
only
you-
one on the list?
Aren't you lucky?
Okay, here's the thing.
But let me just double check the GoGo anime page to make sure that no other cues have been added in the meantime.
I don't think they have. I'm looking at it now.
Yeah,
No,
let's
they
preserve
haven't.
this. I want to
Also-
say Queen's Blade.
I just want to say, Kenshi, you
Yeah.
still have your veto.
I mean, then we won't get rid of Q. It'll
We
still
won't
be
get rid
there.
of Q, no, but it means Patient might have to be here when we do it. Next time it rolls.
Which one? Which season is the first one?
Bruro no Senshi, Exiled Warrior.
Oh, okay.
It has a
hey.
dub. Oh, joy.
Oh, it does. Yeah. I don't know who thought dubbing Queen's Blade was a good idea.
Dub
Bring it to the
Patrol.
West,
No, I have to watch this. You see, if I veto this, then who knows when we'll get it again.
All right.
Alright, I guess we're doing it.
Hey
Which
guys.
means that from now on it's going to be rolling 26
So
at
it
the
is.
start.
God damn it.
I
Poor
think like
Casey.
this is the show where it's just like, hey, I've seen that character before in other forms of media. Oh, okay. This is gonna be interesting.
Okay. I guess I should probably read the summary.
Yeah. For the second time.
Alright. Bear with me. In a land where a queen is chosen every few years solely by winning a tournament, there can be no short supply of formidable opponents. For one woman warrior, however, an early defeat clearly shows that she is lacking in experience, though she may be bountiful in body. It's a nice euphemism. Fortunately, while defeat could spell one's doom, her life is saved by a powerful stranger, but unfortunately for this savior, less than pure motives and shrewd family members mean her reward is a prison cell. Her release is prompt when the unseasoned warrior she saved, tired of her current lifestyle of nobility, sets off to prove herself. Okay.
Is that the right one?
That's the one for the dub. Ruro no
Okay.
Senshi. That's what you said, right?
Yeah. Wait a minute. Did they change up the Go-Go anime page when I wasn't looking?
No. I'm looking at the Go anime page. It doesn't say that at all. So.
Yeah, there's a different one for the sub. So.
Okay, here we go. There are two different Go-Go anime.
Yeah, for some reason they separate the shows between sub and dub and have two different entries for them. I don't know why they do that, but they do.
But if I'm looking at this right, they might have actually added one more. No, it was just on the other website. Odd.
So, fun times. How does this
Embrace
show
the
have
stupid.
like 20 shows?
Well, apparently, according to the comments, the viewing order is Ruru no Senshi OVA, Gyokuza wa Tsukumo, no, and Vanquish Queen's OVA, Rebellion, and Grimoire.
Hey, you know what? I don't care.
Yeah, that's the right reaction to that whole list is...
And then the summary that Casey read last time was a little more cringe-inducing. In 4 years' time, the competition that will decide who the next queen will start. The strongest warrior will continue to rule over the country according to tradition expanded. The contestants need only be older than 12 years.
Right, that was the thing.
They need not be human, intelligent, or even of that country. The rules for the tournament are simple. Murder is allowed. Any weapon can be chosen. The winners decide when one of the participants flees or can't move anymore. Such event is broadcasted through a crystal sphere by the court's magic teacher to all population to see and enjoy.
Yeah, that one detail of the age requirement just makes it so much worse.
You know what it is. You know what you're getting. Eventually.
I mean, they're pretty upfront about it, so there's that.
Wasn't this a visual novel or something at one point?
Probably.
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 Probably?
Probably.
Yeah.
Possibly.
Alright, we should stop stalling. Okay, so that's the anime that we have to do now, so I'm on Dub Squad, unfortunately.
Yep.
If I watch it, I'll probably go for the sub myself.
That's probably wise, because...
Queen's Blade is a series of visual combat books.
Cute. I don't know how much softcore anime porn people have watched, but they usually don't bring their A game for the dubs if they do those. So
That's generous.
Okay, so that's Q completely gone.
yeah.
One of the categories is completely gone.
Oh,
So
boy.
what's the next closest patient? I think it would probably be oh god. There was one that was like 12 entries left or something.
The next closest would be X. It has 4 entries
Oh
left.
yeah, that's true. X.
I mean, we've landed on X 3 times already, so that's why it's closest.
Oh, I
It,
see.
it is the second smallest category to begin with, followed by Z, and then a tie between V and numbers.
Mm.
But V is closer because we've landed on that 3 times. V and numbers, we've only landed on once. So.
Cool. Okay, so
Yeah.
that's the thing we have to watch.
We
So
put it off for over a year, but here it is.
Don't sound so down, guys. It's gonna be great.
Now,
It's
why would
gonna
I
be
say?
awesome.
all right, thanks for listening. Bye, everybody.
See ya.
Bye.
Poor
Taking-
Casey.
We're taking the red pill and the blue pill at the same time.
Gross.
What do you even? I don't even.
I don't know. I'm tired.